Sorry guys, I already cleaned these up with brake cleaner. I am going to be POR15 in these back trail arms. So all I'm doing, guys, is all I want to do is just rough this up here, guys. I'm not trying to get it down to bare metal. Like I say, the POR15 sticks better to the rusted surfaces than they do the bare metal, but that's why you use metal treatment to get the POR15 to stick. If you hit a spot where it's bare metal. But right now, guys, I'm just doing these, and I don't gotta be perfect with this. I just wanna clean these up a little bit to get them ready to etch them and then POR15 them down. All right, so then I'm gonna just spray these down with degreaser, guys, and let these sit for a little bit. I'll flip them over. I'm not changing the bushing in these parts, guys, because the bushings look really nice on here. So it tells me somebody has some work done to the front end and rear end of this car. All right, so now I'm gonna just wash these down with water. Alright, so now I'm gonna spray these down with this acid.
He's gonna spray it?
Concrete and metal prep. My son got jokes these days, guys. He used to didn't joke. I like that in him. I like that in him. Flip them over.
You gonna flip them?
Flip.
Flip.
Yeah, he's picking. That's a good thing. All right, let these sit for a few minutes. Got to keep them moist. Remember what I say, you keep them wet. If they dry up, spray some more. And then I'm gonna be able to dry these down and POR15 them, guys. All right, so now I'm gonna just wash these down with water. Good enough. All right, then I come in and I'm gonna POR15 these. I'm going to be showing you guys how you can POR15 and paint over the top of this POR15, guys. It works. I did the 64 Riviera like that. Even though the car hasn't been out on the road. And I kind of did a tape test to see. And I don't want this to be too thick on these, because, especially in this area, because the bushings will probably never have to be changed again. But if they did need to be changed, you have to burn all of this. You would have to, paint remover or something and get all of this paint off of here in order to press that bushing out, because it'll be hard to press that bushing out of there, guys, with that paint on there, just like when they rust it. So I'm not gonna have the paint too thick on the inside in here, because I don't want to have to deal with that. All right, so let me come in and show you here. See the color of that? Now this is the color of the sandblasted metal. Look at the two differences in the colors here, guys. So I come back in after I treat this. You see, it's putting a protective coating on there so that the etching primer or the primers will stick, guys. All right. So, all right, guys, hey. I have a mask on here. I'm coming in with this 108 treatment. I already cleaned all of these parts the same way with degreaser, wax and grease remover. And that's just for all the fingerprints that I might, have got from handling these parts without the gloves on. So you wanna make sure you clean these parts up with degreaser, just make sure you got them where, because your fingerprints, your fingers have oil on them, guys. So you want to make sure you clean everything. But now I'm coming through with the 108 treatment. 801 treatment. Now I'm coming through with the 801 treatment. And it will remove some surface rust, this treatment. So you want to come in, and then it also, it's going to discolor the part, but it's actually putting a coating so the either primer, in this case, I'll be using, I'm going to be using in this case, I'm going to be using etching primer. It's going to make sure the etching primer sticks, to the metal part. So it's going to treat it so that'll work, guys. So get all of these parts dead here. Then I'm going to come in and paint them. And you want to make sure this totally dry. Like all around the rubbers here, you want to make sure that these parts are totally dry before you paint. Alright, so now I got all these parts etch prime. This was POR15, so I put POR15 etching primer over it. So all of these parts are ready to be painted white now, the brake lines. These are not dry yet, so I'm gonna have to wait. I put it on a little too thick. You really don't need to put it on that thick in there, so I'm gonna have to pay attention to that. But actually, I'm gonna paint this side first, so these can be flipped over while they drying, and that's gonna be fine. Even these, I'm gonna flip these over first, paint the other side first, and then come in here and get these later. So I'm gonna come in now, start painting this stuff white, guys. Alright guys, so I got these painted white. So I actually let these dry. I don't know, I'll probably let them like totally dry to touch, and then that way I can flip them over, because the bottom side of the brake lines are not painted, and the bottom side up under the trail arms and stuff are not painted, So I'll flip it over, do the other side, And as long as you do it within, you know, sometimes you can even do it the next day and the paint will still stick. Now, see, the thing is, guys, you know, when you paint and you don't scuff, then it can come off. But also, with certain enamels and stuff like that too, even though this is an acrylic enamel, but sometimes it'll wrinkle and, you know, wrinkle up if you spray over it after it's cured. But this paint will not be cured in about 5-6 hours. So I come back in here and I flip these over and paint the bottom side. You know, like I said, up under there is not gonna be painted, so it might have some overspray but no paint. All right, guys. All right, man, this is gonna look good. All right.